most experiences don't really seem like they're worth anything unless you're building something. Like you go on holidays or you just relax at home. Like most things you do, they kind of feel empty and unsatisfying unless it's like compounding on something. Like so you can later on have satisfaction knowing those little pieces went together to build something. Like for example, a business or a family or a health regime. Like when you just do things like for decadence and pleasure, go out for a meal, go for a little holiday and stuff, or even just chill out and go on your phone. Like if they're not part of something bigger, if they're not part of an actual, jigsaw piece of a bigger puzzle, then really kind of meaningless. Like I know it's good to have a bit of pleasure, but as you get older, you watch the time go and you're like, what really matters? It's things that you've chipped away at, like a grander thing, like a pyramid, You don't want to just like have lots of dates and like lavish meals and tea parties. That's not significant. It's milestones. But I think it's like a bit of a trap because it's like this dialectic where you'd be like, oh, I want to be like a family man. I want to be healthy. I want to be present, whatever. Or I want to be like, fit in with people where I have self-indulgences. But I think you kind of have to be an arsehole, like to have satisfaction as a man, you need to be disagreeable. You have to like say no to your impulses, firstly and foremostly, but then obviously with loved ones, etc. They'll understand though if they believe in you, if they see you genuine, you've got a bit of talent and direction with the overall goal. But you're better off to be a slight workaholic than like a bohemian chiller that likes to relax a bit too much. Because like at the end of the day, the workaholic, they've done something, they've built something, they've built a home, they've built a website, they've built they've served meals in a restaurant, they've done something. Whereas the person that's just been self-indulgent and like watching movies, listening to music, like having wine, like it's kind of forgettable. It all kind of blurs into one. Your brain just puts them all in one memory. It's not that, kind of feels a bit dirty, like to think about that as a core part of your memories. So obviously there's a danger too of like someone who's a workaholic and then all they care about is their craft and then they neglect everything else and then they suffer. But I still feeling like there needs to be more of an effort to like make things a part of something. Like you go to a restaurant, you review them, or you hang out with your friends, you go for a bike ride together instead of just having a drink or a smoke, whatever. Because you get to a point where you're just sitting there in a quiet room and you feel a bit dull and you're like, do those holidays, does that chilling out, does that quitting because it was too hard, does that really matter now? Because now I'm at this point where I'm just doing nothing and I haven't got that much stuff built. I haven't got many sandcastles to admire. And yes, it may be fun to just chill out on the beach all the time, but imagine what it's like to chill out on the beach looking at your sandcastles that you built.